Hey everybody, the balloon guy here. It is a beautiful day. Look at this, the view at the park today. Oh my, what an amazing day it is. And so I'm gonna get this recorded and go have some fun with the family. All right. But for now, I am going to show you how to make a 2-balloon blaster. This is different from the one I did at the beginning of this 365-day list that I'm making. Let's get started here, and as I do, I am the balloon guy. I am also known as Zoomalada here in Wisconsin. I perform shows for family events, including and do balloon twisting. This whole channel that you're visiting right now is my practice channel, where I practice balloons and things and see if they work out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So come along with me. We'll have some fun, all right? So first of all, when I first tried to make this, I had a really hard time. In fact, it turned into the one that you see earlier, I think in the first month, I think it is. I'll put a link down below to that video. But I was really striving to make this one that I'm going to show you today. And the big difference was I was not putting enough air in the balloon. Remember, balloon twisting is all about air management, not having too much, not having enough. Where do you push it? Just the physical mechanics of it. So let me blow this up. This past weekend, I did a lot of balloon twisting, and this was like one of the #1 balloons that people wanted. So I'm gonna blow it up all the way. We're pretty close to all the way. By the time I get to the end, it'll be all blown up. And so I'm also going to make it kind of soft. I don't want it to be, don't have too much air in there, because I'm still going to have a couple twists, even though there's not a lot of bubbles. So the handle, this is going to be the front handle. And I'm going to do just like I do with the single laser gun, is I'm just going to make it a smaller handle. I find that when I started, I was making too big of a handle, and you don't need to worry about it. They just have to be able to hold on to it. And after that, I'm going to put, or I'm going to pop it. Balloons pop. It's all right. That's what I tell the kiddos. And not a problem. So I'm going to blow it up. Got a little, like a ½ inch there. Let a little air out. All right, and then I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna squeeze air to that and give it a good stretch. And we just start all over. So we're gonna make the handle. Gonna put a pinch twist here, and then we're gonna put our first loop. It's about a 4-inch loop. If you use your hands, you're going to put about 5 fingers there, maybe 6. You need to be able to put a balloon in there, and I'll show you what I mean later. And so we do this, right? And I'm going to do about the same here, about a 5-finger for that. And we make one more loop. And you should have about this. Now you can take and stretch that out. We're going to make a 1-inch bubble down here, and we're going to tie, just wrap that into here. And if you notice, that bottom one is bigger than the top. So this is what you have, kind of a broken H, if you will. And this is going to be the handle that the child will use. They'll put their arm in here, and then they'll grab that. So it'll look something like this, except the arm will go in here. My arm is way too big to do it, so I would have to use 2 balloons to make this. Then we have our laser that goes through, and that's just one more balloon. And again, I'm not going to get too crazy. I'm not going to make it too, especially if it's hot out. The air will expand to the heat. So I'm just going to take and push air to the end, and that's going to be the end that actually goes in. So I overlap and do something like this. All right. maybe move it down just a little so it overlaps, right? So that's going to be the laser part, and the folded end goes in first in the front with the longer end on top, and we're just going to pull it through. And then it goes in the back. And now it's just a matter of finding the sweet spot. That looks pretty good. So that now we have a nice laser gun here. This has actually come out, so I'm going to pull and opposites. Fit that, because this is what you want. You want this to have like this, and then you have your laser. We have a laser blaster. What do you think? I like it a lot. This is fun. I'm so glad that I figured this out. It's all about practice and managing that air. All right. This is the Balloon Guy from My Family to Yours, signing off for now with the laser blaster. Bye. We'll see you next time.